So here we are again, unveiling some of the mysteries of these prop firm challenges. Secret is they're not really mysteries, and they're actually quite simple. That's why you might be failing your prop firm strategies or your prop firm challenges. It's not actually your strategy though, right? You're being evaluated on something else entirely, right? But I've passed prop firm challenges. One of them I passed in my first 10 days, right? And I have repeatedly watched other day traders fail. Sometimes same strategies, but completely different results, right? And today I'm going to show you why. And it's not, the first thing is, it's not actually what you trade, okay? It's how you're being measured. The asset that you're trading, and it's probably best that you only trade one asset, especially if you're starting around, isn't really going to dictate it significantly. The rare exception might be is if you're trading cryptocurrency or like a volatile asset. Bitcoin is no longer as volatile, and sometimes it can actually be better if you trade it because it is 7 days a week, right? But it's how you're being measured, okay? Prop firms aren't your broker accounts. They are businesses that can be a useful tool if you understand how to use them properly, right? They're more like performance filters too. And if you want to find out if you're doing something right in day trading as quickly as possible, use a prop firm challenge, and ideally you want to use a cheaper one, right? But earlier on, I kept tweaking the strategies a little bit more every time, trying to increase my win rate, which something you should not be focusing on. If you're focusing on your win rate period, you need to get your risk reward properly, as opposed to your actual win rate. That'll help you. That one thing is going to change how you trade significantly, for the better, that is, right? So nothing really did change until my perspective did, right? So a part where I think quite a few day traders do mess this up is that they're not trading rules, they're trading P&L, right? So rules themselves are going to define your survival, not actually profit, right? So your daily loss is going to matter a whole lot as opposed to your winners, or how much or how frequently you actually win. That's kind of just going to drive and compel your ego a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, if your win rate is incredibly low, it's very unlikely that it has to do with your strategy. And if it is below 50% and you just change your risk reward to or higher, it'll significantly change, right? But your daily loss is going to matter more than your actual winners. And drawdown will kill consistency. And I actually just had someone email me the other day saying that they started almost every single one of their prop firm challenges in drawdown, and eventually he did pass his challenge. Excuse me. He passed his challenge, right? And then eventually, it was incredibly fucking stressful for him to do that, but he did do it, right? But normally it's not from your losses, it's from the violations. So if you have something that works and you stick to it, that it is going to succeed for you. And that comes into my next thought that I had, right? Is that the hidden evaluation is going to be your risk, right? So you're graded based on your risk behavior when it comes to trading with prop firms, right? So if you're going for A and B setups, look for those things specifically as like a report card for you, right? If you only trade those setups, then you pass. Like literally, your grade passes, and you pass your prop firm challenge. And a good grade equals whether or not you're going to get a payout, and that's the best way that I have to suggest to look at it, right? But the same exact setup, different sizings. So when you're first starting out, start out smaller, so you get that buffer, and it's going to help with your emotional grading a little bit better. Then, after you're in the positive, you can increase your risk exposure, only going for your A and B setups though, right? But your emotions are going to show up through the risk associated with that, right? Overconfidence that you have in trading is going to flag you instantly, right? But I passed when trades feel boring, and the real excitement that you experience in day trading is going to be one of the biggest warning signs. And if you want help with passing it, I have a free newsletter. I'll put it in the comment section down below, but it's going to be free forever, and I put out free lessons and a free trade idea once a week, every single week. And it's also a method that you can use to contact me with whatever questions or concerns that you might have, right? But to wrap up this video, I think that it goes a level deeper, And that's that prop firms themselves are going to reward predictability. And this is a lot bigger of a lesson that I experienced with day trading, is that your consistency that you have and your predictability in trading is going to beat brilliance or a good strategy or damn near anything else, right? So a slow equity curve is what's going to help you pass. And most prop firms, they don't want to see huge spikes. They want to see slow, gradual consistency. Don't get me wrong, you can pass some of these prop firm challenges, especially with Apex, who I'm currently trading with right now. You can pass some of those challenges within, I think, a single day, a single trade even. I wouldn't recommend it, and it's incredibly high risk. But if you have something in motion and set up and ready to go, and you're this far into this video and you're confident enough that you're ready to go, then pull the trigger on it, and I think that you're actually ready to go, right? But they want repeatable behavior. My best month kind of felt uneventful, I think. That's when I actually did get funded with prop firm challenges, right? So if you're not, how do you fix this? You trade to survive first, right? Cut your sizes in half and cap the amount of daily attempts that you have or with trades. Most of the time, I take 2 trades, absolutely maximum, nothing more than that. And normally, I take 1 trade a day. Sometimes I don't even take trades at all. If you go to the market and you don't see anything in the market that is given to you, don't try and change your settings or your risk evaluation just for a new opportunity. It's going to be your opportunity to fail is what it's going to be, right? So nearly every single trader that I've helped ended up passing after this, right? So nothing else really changed. So what I want you to do next to help yourself, first of all, click like in the video. It's showing me that what I'm making is, useful or applicable to you guys. And if it's not, then it tells me that I need to do something different, right? But if you want real prop firm trade ideas, join my free newsletter. It's going to be free forever. You have nothing to lose by joining, and I'm not going to spam you. I send out 1 email a week maximum, 1 clean trade idea weekly as well, plus rules, mindset, and execution. Everything that you need to pass a prop firm challenge, right? But I'm going to say you probably weren't failing a prop firm challenge because of your skill. You were failing the evaluation that you had, right? And it's evaluating you as a trader and as a human being. So now you know exactly what they're watching and what to do about it. All right, later.